Okay, everybody, welcome back to my channel. Anybody that's new, welcome. So today we're going to do the chandelier. We're going to do a Halloween one. So the first thing, I actually used the one from Dollar Tree. It's the smaller one. It's the 2.5 inches hula hoop. If you've seen my hula hoop wall shelves, you have to take off all the sticker on the hula hoop, because if you just try to spray paint it over the plastic, it is not going to hold well. I know a few crafters that try to do that and it just didn't work out well. So you got to make sure it's a little bit tedious to take off. As you can see, some spots you can do a little bit better than others. Now I'm just going to turn the camera off because I'm going to show you what we have to do once we get this all off, because there is a reason why we take this off, and then we got to re-glue it. So let me just take that off and I'll come right back. All right, so I took all the plastic off. I know some people have said that they've actually sanded it. I never had a problem with my hula hoop shelves with just spray painting it. So I'm just going to grab this. Sorry, I just had to grab something that was far from me. So the next thing you want to do is you want to, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bang the, you're going to open it up. Now it comes out in two parts. I just don't want to hit my camera. It comes out in two. So this little piece here, now, I don't know if it's rice, but you're going to want to take that all out. I would think it's rice. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like rice, but. So now that, sorry guys, now that it's all out, you're going to use, now with my hula hoop shelves, I believe I used the E6000. I found a better glue. That's just my preference. You can use E6000. I would use a very sturdy glue so it does not come undone. I use Wellbond. It dries clear, and I find it dries pretty fast compared to the E6000. So you're gonna put some, I'm just gonna try to connect this around here because it keeps hitting there. So once you get all that out, you're just gonna put some on either end. Now I'm gonna stick some in there like that. I'm just gonna pour some in there. And then you're just gonna stick these connectors back in there like this, and you're gonna let it dry. Now I'm gonna let it dry. I'm going to spray paint it black. So I'm just gonna use the Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch, which is crayon black. It's just black, basically satin. It's not like a semi-gloss. It's like less than semi-gloss, but better than flat. So I'm going to take it outside once I let this dry a little bit, and then I'm going to spray paint this black, and we'll come back and then I will show you what we'll be attaching around it. All right, so while the hula hoop's drying, I thought I'd show you. So Dollar Tree had these Halloween fence decor. What you're gonna need to do is you're gonna have to cut these off. I did one side already. I just used some actually garden shears. Probably could use my little saw, which would be a bit better. I have another better garden shears. I don't know where they are. So you're gonna need, and it just came off. If it comes off a little bit jagged, you could just use a file. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna trim some of this off. Now, what I noticed on these, I'm gonna show you here. Let's see, not this side. For some reason, these ones seem like they're defective. I don't know. I didn't even look. I didn't even try to attach them together. I don't know if you can see. This one hooked, the top ones on all three of them hook well for some reason, and the bottom one doesn't for whatever reason, but it is still doable because I already played around with it on the hula hoop before it was even. I just end up cutting these little bits off, and I'll show you that for some reason, and all three, I'm just gonna move back here. All three on the bottom have these little bit of extra, they weren't done properly. I don't know why, but we're gonna manage, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna glue those together. So what you're gonna need to do, like I said, just take those two pieces off, the tags, cut that little bit off on the end. I do have an idea for that. Once the hula hoop's dry, I'll show you how to attach them. Okay, I just wanted to show you, I'm gonna show you what we're doing. I actually started putting them around the hula hoop, but I'm gonna show you on the sections that I cut them off. I did get some, I had some little rhinestones. You can do any color. I just put some glue in, and I actually just glued them into their eyes. I thought it was just super cute, and they kind of sparkle a bit, so I did that. Now, I went ahead and I attached two of them. It's kind of awkward how I'm going to show you here because I'm trying to show you on the camera. So I've decided, excuse me, I decided to just use some zip ties. These ones are from Dollarama. You can get them at Dollar Tree, but the black ones always seem to be sold out at Dollar Tree. Now on the side here, I'm just going to show you where you can click those in. You might have to zip tie them at one point down, which I did on the other side, because only one side seems to clip in and the bottom doesn't, but you can worry about that after. I'm just checking here. So where you clip it in there, I'm just making sure you can see it in the camera. And I just take like this. I've clipped the top one in. I'm going to pull it over. Let me just show you. And I did it backwards. Oh. So you're going to have to zip tie them all the way around. Now, this one's a little bit trickier. It's easier when you do it upside down. I'm just showing you this way. And then I'm probably going to flip it over because it's a lot better when you do it the other way. They're not as good as the other, I don't know if anybody's done the fencing chandeliers that I have posted a few months ago. They were a little bit easier to bend, but these are still workable. I'm just going to flip this over. As you can see, I haven't cut the zip ties. I'll just move this so you guys can see. I always just worry about the bottom part later. Now, I'm just trying to move it here, guys. Sorry, so I can get you guys to see. So I put about 1, 3, 4. I put 6 zip ties on each one. So you're just gonna have to go through, and I put it right where. And then you just keep going around. I'll cut the zip ties later. I'm trying to put my head here under the camera, so I'm just. It's hard for me to see over here. So you'll see what I mean. And you just keep doing that all the way around. I'm just gonna get to the end, and I'm gonna just turn it off, and I'm gonna turn the camera back on, and I'm just gonna show you what we're gonna do at the end because they don't match exactly, but I'm gonna just show you at the end. Okay, so when we get to the end here, we're just gonna overlap it, and I'm just gonna show you on the camera. I hope it's not too close. You're just gonna overlap it like, sorry guys, I'm trying to do it over one another. I'm just going to end up cutting off the little where it actually hooks in. And I'm just going to cut those off so they're not sticking out. And I'm just going to take a zip tie. And what you can do with the zip tie, because there's a little bit silver on it, what you could do is you could just actually, you know, brush a little bit of silver paint on it. It's a little bit tedious. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I hope you can see this in the camera. Okay, so what you do. Okay, fix that after. I'm just probably going to put a little bit of Gorilla hot glue and put that together so it goes on the bottom. You're going to actually have to do another zip tie on the bottom to pull it a little bit closer. And I will glue it here. Then you're going to want to cut, excuse me, you're going to want to cut all the little zip ties off as close as you can get. Make sure they're all nice and tight. For this one side over here where it's sticking out a bit, it's really, I think I'm just going to cut the ends off and I'm just going to actually glue that on the side. Stick that part in and just glue it like that with some hot glue so it will stay together. So let me get all these cut off and glue the both sides, and then I will show you we're going to do the chain. We're going to do the chain next. So let me just do this and I'll be right back. Okay, I wanted to just do a quick backtrack. So when I was actually putting the eyes on the skulls, I thought, wouldn't it be cool if they actually lit up? I know I put the rhinestones in. The rhinestones are still in. So I took my drill. I used a smaller drill bit first. Oops, wrong way. Sorry, guys. And use the smaller one first, just so you don't crack the plastic. And then I went over with the bigger drill bit, and I was able to put some holes in it. Now let me just show you. You can't, sorry guys, you can see them there. I don't know if you can see, you can kind of see the two up top. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to use, I bought these little flat boxes. They just have the circular batteries in them. I got like a pack for 20 bucks, and I think I got 12 in the pack. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you here. I'm sorry guys, I'm just holding it because my camera, sorry. I'm going to stick them through, let me see here, through the hole. And I'm going to lace it, and then I'm just going to glue that down, hot glue it. Then I'm going to put the other one through there. I'm probably just going to have to show you one eye from now if I can do this without holding the camera. Okay, I'm just going to show you the one. And I'm going to lace it all and glue it all in between the cracks and connect all. So I have 2 packs of these lights because you'll need 18, 2 for each lights. There's 9 skull heads. So let me just flip it around here. And I'm going to hot glue it in there. But I think it'll be so cool that they'll be lit up, both of them. Oops. And I think it would really add a really unique touch to the chandelier. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do this before we move on to the next step. But I just wanted to show you, I don't know if other crafters seem to, you do something, you have an idea, and then you end up changing it halfway through. And I'm notorious for that if you've watched any of my videos. I change up things as I go. So let me get those all in, and then I will be back. Okay, I just wanted to show you that I have the lights on. It's hard to see because I have the big bright light here, but I did put all the lights on it. I did glue all on the inside. Sorry guys, it's hitting my tripod. all on the inside. I did the hot glue all the way around. Now you're gonna have two pieces. I have these ones sticking out. What I'm gonna do is just wrap them. You don't wanna glue them on because you actually have to when you wanna change the battery. So I will put it on the side here. And what I will use is I'm just gonna use double-sided or Velcro. So I'm not sure where I got it. It's a piece of one of the dollar stores that I got, and I will just cut them off and I will just Velcro it on. There's two of these. It's better than the big block ones that you find with the bigs, but they're still doable like I did in the chandeliers, the other two chandeliers, the glam and the gazebo one. Now, the next thing I want to add, I'm just going to shut these off while we're doing this. Now, the next thing I want to add on here, I wanted to add more light. So the skulls will light up. I'm actually just gonna, I found this one, don't know where I got it. It's probably a dollar store last year. Found it in my supplies because I want to do the black and purple. I was gonna do red. I have found purple, just more of a Halloween. So I found this little piece here that has the purple on it. So the eyes are going to be white. I went out and tried to find another purple one for the eyes to be purple. Could not find them when I was actually looking for an extra string of this. So I just used the white, but I am just going to wrap this all the way around. It's easy enough to wrap around the edges because it's just wire. So I'm only just going to put one of these. I found the lights. This just gives it a little bit of glow. I'm actually going to put some leaves. Now, depending where you want to put it, you could actually use black feathers. I know Dollar Tree has them, and so does Dollarama, or black boas. I've done that in my white bling one. But I found these at Dollarama, and they were in the Halloween section, and they're just like a bunch of, I guess, maple leaves, just with black glitter, which would glitter off the lights. I'm just going to put one string of this, and I'm just going to attach it just with some wire all the way around the sides. And just for an added look, Dollar Tree had some cool purple flowers. Sorry, I'm just on the other side of the table here grabbing some flowers. I'm just gonna pull some of these off. So they had sorry, I'm just gonna grab one here. I did take one off already. So they have the little, sorry, I already pulled some off. I'm just gonna show you. I'm just going to pull some of the flowers off, the purple ones, and in between the leaves that I attach, I'm just going to probably hot glue them, the Gorilla Glue. Now you got to remember, just regular hot glue won't stand the temperatures outside if it's too hot or too cold. It depends where you live. So I always use Gorilla Glue. I always find it works really well. So I will attach the purple things on, purple flowers, and I will attach these on, and then we're going to get to the chain because I really want to put all this stuff on before we attach the chain. So it's just much easier to do that for the finale. So just also a reminder to please like and subscribe and let me know what you guys think. So I will do this and I'll be back. Okay, so I hope you guys are all not going to kill me, but I actually switched my mind again. I did put the leaves on. I find they were too flat. It just looked really, I didn't really like the leaves on by the time I went to put them on. I just had the little wires that I did with the lights that I just strung around. Then I just did the exact same thing as well on the boa. Now the boa you can get at Dollarama or you can get it at Dollar Tree. Now I did take the flowers off these little things from Dollar Tree, and I haven't glued them on yet, and I'm just gonna stick them on the sides. I'm gonna show you the full view after when it's all done. I'm just gonna stick them randomly throughout the bow on the side to give it some color. Now I'm just gonna move this and we're gonna do the chain. Now with the chain, I grabbed 3 of these from Dollar Tree. They're not very sturdy. They're plastic. So with the weight, I mean, it's not that heavy, but I don't want it breaking or anything. So, sorry everybody. Did I just bang the camera? Okay. So they sold these at Dollar Tree. I think y'all seen these. I use these ones as well for the other chandeliers I did. Now, I'm going to incorporate these with the other chain. Now, I don't know where, how come this is all, there we go. Now, I was playing around with the chains on them and I find that it's just a little bit too short. Now, I had these extra pieces and I think it's when I did I have 2 here, oh, 3. I think it's when I did the double tier gazebo chandelier that I did last summer. So I had these extra length. So what I'm going to do is to make them, excuse me, longer. So I'm just going to take these out. Oh, I got my handy dandy whatevers, my pliers. And I'm just going to add as many as I can here. So I just want to see how long I have them. So you'll need 2 of these. And you think they'd almost be the same length because I took them off from another one. But by the looks of it, they're not. Oh. This seems to be one short for whatever reason. Okay, so, excuse me. So it really depends on how you want to do it. You might want to just use the chains and go for it and hope for the best. It doesn't break. There's no right or wrong in crafting. So I'm just going to add this extra length. I'm not even going to, I'm just adding. So I'm just going to play around here. So I will add the extra length and I'm just going to show you one and then I'm going to do the rest off camera. Just seal that up. Hopefully I don't change my mind. Haha. I have one more thing to do after we do. So this one's super long, but I'm showing you what we're gonna do. So let's move that one. We've got 3. So I am gonna, let's see. I am gonna stick a wire. Let's see, where's my wires? Those are the wires that I used. I have a thicker wire and I don't know where it is right now. But I am gonna stick it, the wire through there, as well as through there. I'm gonna use a thicker wire. I don't think I'm gonna use this one. This is a little bit too thin. Actually, I'm gonna go right at the top. You guys might have a better idea what you guys want to do. But anyways, I'm going to tie it to the top. So what I'm going to do is, once you got it tied at the top, I'm just going to feed it through the chain. So maybe I'll go every second one. Oh, I didn't put that other piece on. I'm gonna hang this probably from my ceiling. I don't know. I've hung a few things from my ceiling before. See, now it's getting all, so I didn't tie this up. And I'm gonna put the chain through here. Every second one. So it kind of disguises this chain and it looks like you're using the real. And then you got to put the hooks because this hook is going to what's hooked to the hula hoop. I just want to show you how it's going to be. I think I missed one. I did. Anyways, I'll go back and fix it. And then I will probably take this one link off. And as you can see, they're just easy to pop off. So you probably only need 2, and then you can just add the other ones in. So I'm going to do that with the 3. Like this. And all 3 will have that chain on to be hanging. All right, I just wanted to show you the final product as I told you. So we have the lights on the eyes. I have it attached. I actually put some little, what do you call them? Little spider rings just on the side with the diamonds to add a little bit of color to it. I just turned the lights down a little bit lower just because I wanted you guys to see, but I think it turned out pretty well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and thank you for watching, and have yourself a lovely day. Thank you. Bye.